Hello YouTube, Jedamon 2005 here with the review of S.H.Figuarts Gokai Yellow. Luka Millfy! That's right, Millfy's here, and she's an exclusive because she's a girl and she has boobs and such, and they like making those exclusives. Now we see it's a similar box. Right. So we see it's a similar box to Marvelous and Joe and Hakase. Except for one thing. First of all, this is not shiny like theirs. It wasn't just a flat yellow. It's not golden or anything. None of that here. And also, the box is really thick because instead of making her Darin in a separate... There's a piece of my blanket stuck in there. Instead of making her Darin in a separate little yellow box to match theirs, they put it all in here. So, on our box we see the figure leaning over in her Millfy pose, Gokai Yellow, Gokaiger logo, Bandai Collector Shop logo, Gokai Yellow there. All that good stuff we usually see on the side. You can see the two trays on this side, Millfy. In the back we see what she comes with, so we see her with the gun and sword, we see her with her double sword, we see her, again holding the sword, the accessories, the Darin. So let's get all this out. Alright, so one tray for the Darin. We'll put that aside. Now, ooh damn. So we see a bunch of hands. That's normal. We see Millfy. Okay, fine. Double sword. Then we see her sword on a rope. Right here. We see sword, gun, final wave canisters. Or cylinders, what the fuck they're called. Mobirates, keys, and then action skirt. Just like we had with Karu and the Shinken girls. So, let's get her out. And I believe I already took the plastic out of her waist. So, we don't have to worry about that here. So, let's get Millfy out. Yep, plastic's already out of her waist. Millfy. And we have double sword. Sword on a rope. Sword and gun. Okay, so let's start with the Mobirates. Standard open Mobirates. Nothing special about it. We have Gokai Yellow, Ranger key, right there, just like the other three, just yellow. And just like the others again, folded up key that will stick in the Mobirates or into the Darin. So again, normal accessories for a Gokaiger Figuart. Here's the sword and the gun. Sword right here, say a GokaiSaber standard issue. GokaiGun standard issue, nothing unusual here. And again, we see that the cylinders will pop up. And we have cylinders to do final wave, and we can see the silver colored Ranger key in there. So these are the same things we had with the boys. So we'll put this here. Now next up, this is, if you've ever actually watched Gokaiger and paid attention to the fighting, she will fling her swords around. They're on wires, just like this here. So you can have her hold on to this, and then she can be flinging the sword out. Okay. So we do have that ability there. That's one of her cool Millfy effect things. Just like Joe had his 5-sword attack, and Marvelous had the crossed arms and such. Then we have the cool double sword, where she sticks them together and holds two swords at once, and then flings it around like it's a bat lift or something. And actually, if you hold it like this, it's like a bow and arrow. It's a pretty cool weapon. Like, I really like it. Oh, shit. So, pretty neat. They did a good job on that. Unfortunately, you can't do any kind of double final wave with that, but whatever. Next up's the action skirt. So let's get those pieces. Action skirt. Action skirt. And action skirt. So we'll take that. Right here now. Here's Millfy. Let's take a look up at the figure before we do action skirt anything. So here's the head. You know, Gokai Yellow head. We got the collar, all the bits. Boobies! That's why she's exclusive, because she's got boobies. Her shoulders, it's the same. They did the same thing for her they did with the boys. Her head's got full articulation, and her arms do as well. Nothing stopping them. Her belt, the skirt, we see standard skirt here, which you get a little motion out of her legs from it, but you're pretty much hindered the rest of the way there, which is why we take her apart for action skirt. So, what we're going to do is pop her off at the waist, like this. There goes her belt. Put her back here. She's all sad. And then we see her skirt, and we're just going to pull it off. Two pieces. Then we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to stick it over the peg, the waist peg. We're going to pull her legs down, and then we're going to attach these to each side so that the wrinkles line up with the wrinkles in her crotch. Or whatever. That sounds so dirty. And then once we peg it on, we're just going to stick the leg back up in there. And peg this side on. Oops, I missed. Oh, come on. There we go. So now, Luka and her action skirt are ready to go. I don't know why I'm singing. So, grab her belt, stick the belt on, stick the whole apparatus back together. Now here we have Millfy in her action skirt, and she now has a full leg range of motion she can do. So while we have her like this, let's get the Darin out from the other tray, and we can take a look at that. So, just like with the blue and green ones we had with the boys, we have the same apparatus. So this seat is the same, except on the back it's yellow. Nothing unusual there. And then we have this, and everywhere it was blue and green, it's now yellow. So the wheel turns, you can stick the key in there, like such. We got the foot pedals. So all we really have to do is, alright, pick your feet up. You're used to spreading your legs, Millfy. There we go. That's dirty. And then we can, again, if we had her holding things hands on there, she could hold the steering wheel, but we don't, so we'll just pretend. And there she is, off center. Let's center it. Oh, you can see a little better. Holding the, not holding, but sitting in her chair, like she's piloting a Gokai trailer or GokaiOh. So pretty cool, you know, that they have this. We're not going to use it, but so there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and pose her like the back of the box has, just using both weapons since it's fairly simple. But I'll actually want to go ahead and change her back to the other skirt just because I want to do that. So in order to do that, again, we're going to pop her off here. We're going to pull the action skirt pieces off very simply. Now, to get the other skirt back on, we're going to put, let's see, which piece first? Okay, this is the back of the skirt. We're going to pop over, actually this is the front of the skirt, stupid. We're going to pop that over these two holes here. There's multiple sets of holes, and then the back of the skirt, we're going to pop it over the peg and onto the back set of holes. And it's actually going to also go over the front set of holes as well. And it's all going to hold together very nicely. We're going to stick her belt on. Oops. Right side up, preferably. And then get her body up in here. Get her body up in here. There we go. So there we have Millfy again. Let's move her skirt out there. Let's get her some holding things hands. So this hand. Then we want a gun holding hand, which is this one. Okay, so pop. What the fuck? Did I just pop the wrist joint out too? Oh shit. There we go. I popped the wrist joint out, folks. I've never done that before. When pulling. Okay, that was a little frightening. Jesus. Yes. Jesus. Yes. Those who've seen History of the World Part 1 will get that joke. Everyone else is sitting there going, what's he doing? I don't get it. Why is he being dumb? So we've changed the hands. We're going to pop the saber in this hand. And then again, what we can do is if we wanted to, we could wait for Gokai Pink to come out. And they can trade gun and sword, and we can do give Millfy 2 swords if we wanted to, since she only comes with 1, and do a pose like that. But for the moment, we're going to do this. Next, we're just going to hang her sword down here, turn her to the side, point her gun up, get her legs going. Luka Millfy. Like this, kind of. Turn her head a little more to the side. Bring the Darin a little bit closer to her. There you go. So here we have Luka Millfy, Gokai Yellow. Overall, this is a really good figure. If you want to get the Gokaigers, the full team, obviously, you're going to need to pick this up. It's definitely worth the price, I think, just simply because you're getting so many things with it. And it's a really good figure, like I said. What else? I mean, really, I don't know. She's got cool accessories. All the Gokaigers do. These are so much better than the Shinkenders, which were good enough themselves. And plus, I find Millfy to be probably one of the best yellows we've had in a while. So, great figure. So, definitely get this one right here. So until next time, check out the podcast website, Ramboards, RiseRangersRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. And as always, you can thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.